Once upon a time, there was a poor man who had three daughters. They lived in a small village and struggled to make ends meet. Despite their poverty, the daughters were kind-hearted and always helped others in need. One day, the eldest daughter found a golden coin on the road. She was tempted to keep it, but decided to give it to a beggar who looked hungry. The beggar blessed her, and she felt happy for doing the right thing. The second daughter, while fetching water, saw a bird trapped in a net. She freed the bird, and it flew away joyfully. Later, the bird returned with a shiny pearl as a token of gratitude for her kindness. The youngest daughter was walking in the forest when she heard a cry for help. She found an old woman who had fallen and hurt her leg. The daughter helped her back to her cottage and took care of her until she recovered. The old woman turned out to be a fairy in disguise. To reward the youngest daughter's kindness, she granted her three wishes. The daughter wished for her family's happiness, good health, and enough food to eat. The fairy granted her wishes, and the family's life improved. They were no longer poor and lived happily. The daughters learned that kindness and selflessness bring unexpected rewards. The story teaches that true wealth lies in kindness and helping others. The daughters' good deeds brought them happiness and prosperity, showing that generosity and compassion are more valuable than material wealth. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a curious boy named Timmy. He loved exploring the woods near his home. One day, he found a mysterious map that led to a hidden treasure. Excited, Timmy decided to follow the map. He packed some food and water and set off on his adventure. As he walked through the forest, he met a wise old owl who warned him about the challenges ahead. Ignoring the owl's warning, Timmy continued his journey. He crossed a rickety bridge, climbed steep hills, and navigated through thick bushes. He was determined to find the treasure. After hours of walking, Timmy reached a dark cave. He hesitated, but remembered the map's promise of treasure. Gathering his courage, he entered the cave, using his flashlight to guide him. Inside the cave, Timmy encountered bats and slippery rocks. He carefully made his way deeper into the cave, following the map's directions. His heart raced with excitement and fear. Finally, Timmy reached a chamber filled with sparkling jewels and gold coins. He couldn't believe his eyes. He had found the treasure, but then he remembered the owl's warning about challenges. Realizing the importance of wisdom, Timmy decided to take only a few jewels and leave the rest. He understood that greed could lead to trouble and that he should be grateful for what he had. Timmy made his way back home, feeling proud of his adventure and the lessons he learned. He shared his story with the villagers, who praised his bravery and wisdom. From that day on, Timmy became known as the wise adventurer. He continued to explore, but always remembered to listen to advice and be content with what he had. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a wise old man who was known for his wisdom and kindness. One day, a young boy approached him with a question. "What is the most important sound in the world?" the boy asked. The wise old man smiled and said, "Come with me, and I will show you." They walked through the village, listening to various sounds, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, and the laughter of children playing. As they continued their walk, they heard the sound of a baby crying. The old man stopped and said, "This is the most important sound. It is the sound of life, the sound of a new beginning, and the sound of hope." The boy was puzzled and asked, "Why is a baby's cry more important than other sounds?" The old man explained, "A baby's cry signifies the start of a new life, full of potential and possibilities. It reminds us of the importance of nurturing and caring for others." The boy nodded, understanding the wisdom in the old man's words. He realized that while many sounds are beautiful and important, the sound of a baby's cry holds a special place because it represents the future. From that day on, the boy listened more carefully to the sound around him, appreciating their beauty and significance. He learned to value the sound of a baby's cry as a reminder of the preciousness of life. The moral of the story is that while many sounds are important, the sound of new life is the most significant, reminding us of hope, potential, and the importance of caring for one another.